What's going on, everybody? Gray here, and we are back with another one. It is day 228, I think, if I'm not mistaken, of the free-to-play series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular today. I might be a bit of a zombie for this one. I was saying in chat, I was up really late last night, haven't slept much, went and picked up the wife from the airport yesterday. Yay! So she's back, safe and sound, which is great news. And yeah, we got some interesting stuff to talk about today. No, I did not spend money on the free-to-play account, if that's what we're worried about. No, that didn't happen. That's not happening ever. Yeah, we got some interesting things to discuss. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. What's going on, Icon? What's up, Ino? What's up, Varun? How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Blood, what's up, brother? ZBD, what's going on, homie? Ashish is here as well. What's up, dude? Good to see you as always. And I think you guys made it nice and easy for me this morning. G Varun's here and Varun's here. They're both here. I think I got everybody. All right, man. Surya, what's going on, dude? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. All right, so let's start by getting into the regular order of business here. Grab all our rewards. What's up, Peter? What's going on, guys? I gotta wake up. Time to get going. We gotta get started. Hey, there we go. I don't know if I want to know right now, Icon, because yeah, I gotta get ready to stream, but I'll pay attention to the world when I'm done, because it sounds like maybe something happened, so... Ugh, but yeah, let's maybe worry about Marvel Future Fight, or I'm gonna worry about Marvel Future Fight for now, because I've got to, mister. All right, so we got 23 minutes left on this refresh. Nothing here I'm gonna buy. Not for 338 tokens. Good lordy, let's go. Wowza. They must think those, yeah, that's what I'm all about, baby. Power through positivity. Let's go, man. We all know where to find some negativity if we want it, right? We got to make the opposite. So let's do it. All right. So dispatch is good. And I'm going to try and stumble through this the best I can. Hey, at least I'm not in a bad mood, right? I may be tired as hell. Smiling, baby. All right. Let's talk about the fail thing, dude. Let's talk. Well, order of operations, right? Let's grab our goodies. I'm in a hurry. Some of you guys spotted it yesterday. Nice carbo on the emblem rewards there. That's always nice. I think... we still have, yeah, double dono going on, so don't forget. Use up those mementos if you can. Get you 240 tokens a day. It's a lot more, man. Diddy? Who did I vote for? I don't even know. I think I voted for Davey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But there you go. Ranked tournament strikes again. Let's see. Yeah, cheer failed. You betcha. Man, we love this event. It is so good. I ain't gonna say a word about it. We're just gonna skip on that today. Hopefully you guys got some tokens. And we will look at the rest of these events in a moment. I'll try and keep things in order here. Inbox, I think, is pretty boring today. Nothing huge in here. Always hoping for the crits on the bios, man. Yo, what up, Jermaine? What's going on, dude? Macaroni Dawn! Congrats on killing Null, bro. Congratulations, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. It is a challenge, man. You know, it's funny you brought up, what up, Saji? What's going on, guys? Thanks so much for coming and hanging out, man. It really is good to see y'all. Or at least see your chats, you know what I'm saying? Watching Alex's video this morning, dude, my brain about fell out of my nose, dude. I was like, where are we going? What are we talking about, bro? I love Alex to death, but I was just like, what is happening right now with this video? It was killing me. I couldn't figure it out because it was just like a weird topic. Marvel Future Fight varies greatly in difficulty depending on who you are, how you're playing the game. Like if you're a brand new free-to-play player that doesn't know anything about this game, it is an absurd mountain of difficulty. You don't know what anything means, you don't know where anything goes, you don't know how to kill anything, none of your characters do damage, their rotations don't work because you don't know what skill cooldown is. It's an incredibly hard game. If you look at it from the point of view of somebody who just started playing it, who has no idea what's going on, right? But then again, from a veteran's point of view, and this is really kind of important. I actually wasn't even planning on discussing this, but from a veteran's point of view, no, it's not hard, and that is something worth talking about. I think the issue is the difficulty's good. If you're just starting the game and you're learning it, it's fun. It requires guides, I think, for the most part, to do well. And the veteran players just don't get those challenges. All they've got is like high world boss legend pushing. And so I do feel the notion that like end game veteran players need more serious challenges, right? I think that's something worth discussing. But the overall difficulty of the game, especially compared to other mobile games like this game is actually quite difficult in my opinion. I think it's just easy to lose sight of that, you know what I mean? Anyways, just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. For whatever they're worth. What up, Blaze? What's going on, homie? What's up, A-Graham? How you guys doing? Yeah, nice, man. Yeah. Big payout for some people on this one today, for sure. Which is nice, man. What up, Volume Dealer? What's going on? What up, Rahman? How you doing, young man? New profile pic. What's up? Looking good. Nim, what's going on, dude? All right, man. Let's keep rolling here. Let's keep rolling. What do we got? Where are we at? Who are we? Where are we? What are we? I think we got all our rewards. We're good. Inbox is done. Let's go ahead and go through our events. Let's re-roll this Cosmic Core. See if we can get something good, man. We got 2 more attempts here. We're taking what we get, and we're getting Life Seed, which is fantastic, man. Toot toot. Let's go. Let's go. 3-fer. Man, that's nice. That's nice. So far out of this Cosmic Core, we've gotten Soul of the Faltine, Life Seed, and 10 million gold. And I would say that's not bad. Not bad at all. We'll take it. Could be better, could be much, much worse. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dr. Carpy? How you doing, man? Yeah, and that's the other thing I think to take into account. That's an interesting point, Carpy, that like also the state of your account dictates difficulty so much. So if you know what you're doing and you're following, you know, guides and following people's advice and you got the right CTPs and the right cards and the right, you know, everything, yeah, the difficulty comes down a lot. But imagine playing with like, yeah. Just the less pierce you have, the less sword power you have, the game gets exponentially more difficult for you. Granted, you can fix that, but it's kind of hard to fix that. You have to know a lot to like get your cards and swords all dialed in. All right, man, there we go. That one was pretty cheap as well. Not bad. 120 Life Seed in the bag. Let's go in the satchel. Yeah, dude, when you don't know, I feel like perspective on that is kind of tough. What's up, Liu 24? What's going on? Thanks for being here. It can just vary so much, the difficulty. But I imagine, like, I know there's quite a few new players. I know, Blaze, what is up, dude? None of that is me. All of that is the rest of House of Grey. You guys are savages, dude. You guys are savages. Crazy. Y'all, what is happening in here? What is going on? I hadn't seen the results from the last phase. Whoa, guys. About to take this thing. Come on. That's nice. Hey, congrats on the Ghost Rider card. It depends on the state of your cards. Whether you, I mean, if you're replacing like a non-premium card with it, I think you can go ahead and just equip it. But if you are replacing another premium card, especially one that already has Pierce on it, you're going to want to wait until, you know, maybe you craft up the new card and potentially get Pierce on it. That's really where that comes from. If you've got P cards equipped already and you already have Pierce on your set, sometimes it's not a great idea to equip the new P card that you got that you want on the set that has no Pierce and lose Pierce. Because Pierce damage can be so effective, especially early game. All right, we got our Life Seed. That's going to take a minute. We're like waiting for the oh, what is it, like 15 dice or whatever, man? Because we 12 dice. We are just not doing well chasing Black Cat, man. We are not doing hot. Don't forget to water your Groot. And there we go. Tomorrow we get some rewards. Hey. That's something else we should talk about is zombie survival. And in fact, we will. Let's do that. So some of you caught this yesterday. And you know me, I like to talk to you guys about when I screw up, just because I think that's nice. I think it's weak to like pretend like you don't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Couple of you caught this yesterday. Not only did I make a massive mistake, I get to be haunted by it for like the next 5 I don't know how many days, probably till the update, so probably till Tuesday, I get to be haunted by this. I screwed up, guys. I failed. I didn't even participate in zombie survival this week. I got totally behind on days, blah, 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 blah. I can make up all the excuses. I was washing and drying. But what actually happened is I just didn't participate. So I missed out on crystals. I missed out on tier formats. So don't do that. Don't do that. That was a bad idea. So anyways, now zombie survival's down for maintenance. It should come back up with the update, right? But that is also kind of weird because when survival resets in the past has been midweek. I don't think that's changing. So if it comes back Tuesday, we have what, from Tuesday till Friday or something to compete in that new round? So I'm a bit confused actually about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going into the next reset of zombie survival with the mode shut down. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I think it really doesn't matter. Yeah, because they're giving out the rank 1 rewards, right, Jermaine, for this last reset. So the reset that would have just happened, since we can't get the results based on ranking, they're just paying everyone out. I'll get rank 1 rewards for my participation here in this last week. But the next week is what I'm not sure about. I'm not sure if we're just going to have like 3 days to do that week of zombie survival, if they're moving the reset. We don't know what the rework's going to look like, so we'll have to wait and see. What up, Ghost Freak? What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming to hang out. KT3, what's going on, dude? Boom. All right, yeah, that is sad. That sucks, dude. You kill Null, and they're like, yeah, but you can't have zombie survival. I mean, don't be ridiculous. I think you need, like, some other requirement for zombie survival as well. Not sure. Anyhow. What up, Goat? What's going on, homie? Let's see here. That's it for the events, man. There's nothing else really going on. And yeah, that's the big fail, man. I absolutely just dropped the ball on that, and it really does suck. I gotta kind of just brush it off and let it go. What's up, Marvel Excelsior? But yeah, that's crystals and tier formats down the drain because I wasn't paying attention. So hopefully, at least me telling you guys that this was gonna happen spared some other people the same fate. Yeah, who knows, right? All right, let's get into some GBR, man, and we'll talk about the next thing I want to talk about today. Hey, nice, Dr. Carpy. Thanks so much, man. Hey, by the way, I should shout that out. I posted that video wrapping up the Savage Avengers update and like breaking everything down with individual scores and then averaging everything for a score for the update. If you're interested in that, check it out. Blow it up if you can. I'd really like to start like doing that with every update cycle. So as long as it doesn't have to be super successful, just as long as people care and want to see that, that's the plan. We'll do it for every update. So thanks so much for that, man, and hopefully you guys do enjoy that video. It was pretty fun to make. Hard though, man, because you keep adjusting scores all the time. I kept going back and it was kind of a nightmare. I'd think like, God, now I got to change that score, and then because I was doing averages, I'd have to go change everything. I'd have to go redo the whole like slide because the total score and the score for that section was affected. But that's part of the fun, man. All right, let's do this thing. Let's go tear up some Dormammu. Make a Dormammu Sammy. What's up, Moon? How you doing, bro? And what's up, Guna? How you doing? All right, let's go. Grimy Pipes and the go. I know these guys. Hey. I know it's probably gonna or something. I don't know how to say that actually, but when you first joined the chat, I think I said a few things and I was like, I like Guna. And I just went with that. I don't know. Hopefully it's not offensive. What can I say? I never really know how to say people's names. What up, Ark? What's going on, dude? I just wing it. And then you just kind of go with whatever you come up with. So people kind of just get nicknames, I guess. I don't know, man. It's the live streamer way, man. I don't know. You can't ask everyone how to pronounce their name all the time. Sometimes, sure. But not all the time. All right, so down in my lap here, we've got P2POldNGrey has officially launched this morning. So I am currently, very slowly, working my way through story mode normal. for the first time. And our first premium character was Sunbird. So there you go. That's what we've got. And I am taking tier 2 Dr. Doodoo. And I am going to grab his uniform just for funsies for my first purchase. And pick up Dr. Voodoo's uniform and see what I can do in dispatch with Dr. Voodoo. Just for fun. Because with this account, I don't have to like take it too seriously. I'm not going to because it hurts trying to like play this account the way that we do. Thanks for the carry, guys. Thank you, thank you. It's really difficult to pilot 2 accounts like full bore, like to do everything on 2 accounts, at least for me. So I'm gonna do my best with this one, but I'm not gonna like go crazy min-maxing, like trying to. I'll probably show it like tomorrow or the next day, Earl. Right now, this is super boring. Like I said, I'm just clearing story mode normal with Dr. Voodoo tier 2. So you can imagine what that looks like. But I'll give you guys updates as I'm building the account. It may be a little slower. Like I said, I'm not gonna like, I mean, I don't know. I ain't trying to kill Null on day 7 necessarily or anything like that. I'm just making another account, man, so we can maybe get in the Star Agent program and get you guys some crystals. That's the whole idea here. Wait a minute. You guys are the best. My grimy goat. Thanks for the carries, guys. I appreciate you, brothers. Oh, yeah. No, I pretty much am just going with OldNGrey Gaming for the whole... whatever you... my brand. That's what you're supposed to call it when you're making internet content. My brand. Because, yeah, plus free-to-play OldNGrey is kind of a mouthful. It works all right, but it's a little weird. To run 7-1 with energy, and did you get some cool rewards if you did? You know, I don't know that I farmed 7-1 necessarily in years, because the way things work now, you get stuck on 5-4 or whatever, Maximus. Whoa! Boom! Goes the blue stacks. You get stuck on 5-4. And then once you can push past 5-4, I was able to push all the way to like sector 10. So I never bother really farming like 7-1, I don't think, per se. But this free-to-play account really has struggled in dispatch. We've only ever gotten like 2 non-ISO 8 premium rewards from dispatch, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3. And the rest have been ISO 8s or, yeah, nothing. So I have not seen a lot of like CTPs and P cards and 0 Odin's blessings, which is strange from dispatch, not a single one. But that's just RNG, man. It's a small chance at like several different items. So, well, geez, that's we'll have to try that again. My bad, guys. My game exploded. Y'all are too strong, man. You blew up the stacks. You blew up the stack. Sorry for the invites, guys. My bad. Nope, no reviews for you. Not yet. We're busy. We got to keep pushing through story mode, man. Story mode ain't going to finish itself. I'll try and kill Null on day 7. We'll see what happens. Might be able to. Especially if I take Dr. No, because we won't get him transcended in time. Close. You can almost, like, dude, you can do some crazy stuff in this game now, in the first week. It's nutty. Nadar was almost, I believe, able to transcend a character in, like, week 1 or something like that, but it didn't end up working out. The awakened materials actually ended up, I think, being a problem. Trying to do that. I mean, so I would say pushing, you should know Bullseye, he looks like you. Kind of, yeah, dude. OldNGrey. You know, pushing World Boss Legend, like, if you could, how do I put that? If there weren't stage, like, requirements and unlocks, right? And you could just push until you got to where it was too hard, the game would feel like much more difficult. You know what I mean? Because I think the way it works now, a lot of people like surpass the amount of power that they need to clear certain stages by the time they unlock those stages. And so the only real element of challenge, which would be pushing high levels of World Boss Legend and stuff, can kind of feel not as challenging. It's more just about, can I unlock it and do I have the characters to beat it? You know what I mean? But I say that's a bit unfortunate, because I think that's where a lot of the fun would be for, you know what this game doesn't have for veteran accounts that are built out? You know what this game doesn't have that I think it would really benefit from is some kind of infinite mode where you could, like, I don't know, the first thing that comes to my head is Plants vs. Zombies, like the infinite waves, right? Some kind of like infinite game mode where you can push for score and stuff and compete with other people, and the difficulty ramps up as it progresses. So nobody's going to sit there and farm it for like an hour because the things will just kill you, but you can push up to the absolute peak of your strength. We don't really have anything like that except for Alliance Battle, and there you're just pushing scores which cap out. So it's definitely not that. And it would be kind of nice if there was some kind of game mode veterans could go into, and like you literally, like for PvE, right? So that we had something in PvE where you could push to the absolute maximum of your account's power and then have a leaderboard there so that people could say, dang, look, so-and-so actually pushed this stage or that stage or whatever, you know what I mean? Instead of everything just having a cap and you've either done it or you haven't. Just a thought. All right, let's keep rolling. What's next? We've got Mephisto's second potential today. Let's get rid of some of this energy, man. We got way too much. Way too much energy. Not today. What about you? What up, blood? Not today. What's going on? What's going on? Dang, dude. Bro, I gotta show you guys. I gotta talk to you about another thing. I got a lot to say today. I didn't think I did, but I do. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go, KT3. There you go. So another thing I wanted to mention, dudes, is like, I don't think I'm gonna buy this Godstone. It's so cheap, though. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy just the Godstone. Is that okay? Veterans help me. Veterans help me, especially people that are like, yeah, you guys help me here, right? Look at ours. We've got almost 2,000 Godstone and 8,000 Demiurge. I can't use it. So should I be buying it, or should I just kind of like leave it for now, let it stack up from World Boss? Because like I said, I just can't use it. We don't have the ability to do that. I can't drop 5,000 Black Antimatter and 2,000 Nornstones into Sentry to get him close-ish to where I use some more Godstone. Is imminent. Buy both? I don't think I'm gonna buy the Demiurge. Yeah, but my point is, in the future, then I'll have 20,000 of these materials stacked up by the time I get there. So I'm not sure how that. Yeah, but what I'm talking about, guys, is my account. The trajectory of my account will never be like that. It'll never be like that. Like it was where if you had a bunch of tier 4s when it came out, you had a sink. And that's not even the problem. The problem is like all the other materials, guys. I can't even imagine when we are going to have all these tier 2, it's the tier 2 materials, really. It's not even the tier 3 materials. When we will have all these tier 2 materials freed up to even do this stuff with Elite Gears. Sometime in the future, but I just feel like we'll have so much Godstone saved up by then. I don't know if for this account it ever, like, I mean, someday, like a year or two down the road. Yeah, but I won't, KT3. I won't, because it's only ever who's in the meta. And I think another thing, guys, this is a really interesting conversation. I think another thing that is interesting to think about is people were like, oh, shoot, you need to buy Godstone, you need to buy Demiurge, because it came out and people had a bunch of tier 4s they could use it on. So people who had bellies full of Black Antimatter, Nornstones, tier 3 materials, they had all of this forever. We're able to just go in and start leveling up elite gears, and so they hit that wall of Godstone and Demiurge. My wall will not be Godstone and Demiurge. I shouldn't say never. It could be like a year down the road. But for us right now, the wall will always be black antimatter. Yeah, that's highly possible, Icon. That's actually really smart. That's really smart. I think for now, I'm going to go with the Godstone because it's cheap. Nice and cheap. Demiurge, I feel like, is not going to be the material you're bottlenecked on. I feel like Demiurge is one of the materials we're going to end up with a whole lot of. Could be wrong, but I think that's the case. I think we can spare 40 tokens from our CTP to pick up 70 Godstone. But that is something I'm going to be thinking about a little bit in the future. Because, like, yeah, I think it's a really weird thing. The way our account is, because of where we're at, I think our needs for Godstone and Demiurge are different than a lot of other people, which is just crazy, like very different. We will get bottlenecked by other things that aren't Dimension Debris, Godstone, and Demiurge. Strange. So there you go. Anyways, I just really want CTPs right now. Whoa there, light. Whoa there, light. I need to attach this better, dudes. I could, like, just kick this over right now. Goodbye. All right, let's keep rolling here. I'm getting distracted. Let's go see if we can't get Mephisto's second potential. One shot incoming, man. All right. I think we'll just do some stage 9s today, man. I don't know. We could do like one. What's going on up here, anyways? It's still alien. Hasn't changed. That's nice. Yeah. And what we have to do this hasn't changed either. So, yeah, I think we wait. We wait. We need a little more juice before we can do that. So we're just going to turn this down, man. We'll do stage 9s today. Nice and easy peasy. Icon. You know what? I'm not sure I would even hate that. I think that would be kind of cool. Having to, like, 400 is so much, though. So much, dude. Maybe like half that, 200. Like, you have to get the elite gear to 200 before you can tier 5 a character. I actually think that would be kind of cool. That's just me. Because it would require you to use a bunch of those materials like that we don't use for other things for the tier 5, which would be nice. I don't know about 400, though. Yeah, that's probably a bit rowdy. Bit much. Dude, just whatever. I think here doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure this guy gets cooped. Yeah, it's too high. I was gonna say, isn't 400 seems like that's not even a thing. I wouldn't know because I haven't maxed out an elite gear and I haven't looked at the patch notes from when it was put in the game since it was put in the game. So there you go. Yeah, it's 200, isn't it? And 200 is still a pain in the ass. So yeah, 200 would be cool. I think it's 200, isn't it? Pretty sure it's 2. I was like 400. But again, I would be the guy to ask, I suppose. Native tier 4s? I don't know. Honestly, I'm liking where the game's at right now. I'm not like in a hurry for them to add anything like that. So hopefully we just get the epic quest. We can spend to the next... Oh, I'm dead. Rest... Oh, wow. That worked out really well with that co-op skill. Saved my arse. Hopefully we just get the epic quest and like get through the rest of this year without any weird... Like, I at least want to make it to the 11-year anniversary before they add anything like that, preferably. But that's because I'm a free-to-play player. And I like the state of the game right now because it's allowing me to almost keep up in some ways, which is crazy. Yeah, we could INLC the first native tier 4. What up, Grimy Pipes? What's going on? You keeping the pipes, Grimy? All right, then. Good. Somebody's got to do it. Fodder. Yeah, Ren. I would say that's fodder at this point. At least I can say I'm keeping my regens for fodder. Not a fan of the like places people say they can go. I'm like, I just see it as a waste. Not gonna put a mighty regen on Spider-Man or... Hella was a fun idea, but I just think it'd be better to save for my first brilly. Thinking about that this morning too, the first brilliant. Can I play the game though? That would be so sweet. Thanks. Nice. Love it when my moves work. Oh shoot, I was getting lost. Oh, our first brilliant CTP. When are we gonna go for our first brilliant, man? I'd say at the latest we'll do one on the 1-year anniversary of the, oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. You hid the purple telegraph in a giant red telegraph? Interesting, and then they all hit me at once. Let's go. Let's try that again, man, with less things landing on my dome piece. What up, Dean? What's going on, dude? All right, Ghost Freak. Yes, sir. You'll all be around, man. You know we're going to do it on stream for sure. And the 1-year stream is going to be as insane as I can make it, man. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a really big one. 365 days on this account. Madness. Look at that dodgery. Look at that dodgeugery. No one dodges like a Thor dodges. That's not true, Loki. Loki dodges like a madman. I'm surprised we haven't seen like Young Avengers or New Avengers or something like that. Maybe we're waiting for the MCU project. I bet you there's a whole list of things they're not allowed to do, kind of, because Marvel plans on doing projects for them in the future. So they don't really want them to make updates for them. That'd be my guess. What up, Fandom? What's going on, dude? We need a Deadpool update. Dr. Voodoo's pretty slow, man, without a uniform. Did I just die? Oh no, I accidentally fat fingered the swap. That we can handle. That's fine. That's fine. I gotta keep Dr. Voodoo rolling down here, man. We gotta keep him going. Alright, look, Valk, you gotta stop, dude. Let me control. Like I'm locked in some kind of mind control battle with blue stacks. Oh! Okay, one down. Oh, and yeah, let's use Mephisto so we can get his potential. That's a great idea. Remember to do that. More life seed. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, dudes, because I just feel like we are stacking up so much Godstone and using so little. Especially with like the Demiurge, man. We're going to end up with so much Demiurge. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. All right, let's see if we can't do this. Let's put him in this team because it would be very thematic and also flame damage is nice. Where are you at? Fisto. Old Fisto. Oh, it looks like we got to do... Am I tripping? Did I miss him? Did I already use him in that first group of strikers and I didn't notice it? Where's he at? All the way up at the top. Didn't see that coming. All right, there we go. Let's see how we do. Someone else needed potential. Here, take that too. Just cause flame damage is fun. There we go. I think it was Ant-Man. I think I tier 2'd Ant-Man when no one was looking. Like sitting in the corner all weird with Ant-Man. I'll make you tier 2, bro. I'll make you tier 2. I love you, don't worry. Let's go. Speed it up, Dr. Voodoo. You're taking too long, bro. You're taking too long. All right, here we go. Shelob! Let's go! I'm just gonna run. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. we're gonna die anyways. Yep, a little plop on the head. Can't see nothing. That'll do her. Let's go again. Let's do it again. Deadpool should be eternal? What? The best combat hero. Yeah, dude. Deadpool should be universal. There we go. Alright, Shelob. Go, go, go. Dude, his rotation is so weird. I can't even, like, get through his first rotation. We do, right? And then, it's not quite enough. There we go, to trigger these guys. He's so slow, dude. And his skills play out for so long. You just, like, can't even get your fat butt out of the way. Right, this is gonna hit proper. Oh, woo! Spice! The heat on that fastball. My goodness. That was spicy. There we go. Nice, nice. Working on some new member stuff too, by the way, guys. I'll be working on some new member videos here really soon. Working on new emotes. We'll get our new emotes probably in the next super stream. So a little closer to Black Friday, most likely. And yeah, I'm gonna be keeping up on the member stuff. So thank you again to all the members in the channel. Appreciate you guys immensely. The memberships are a big deal. So thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. They're also, I think they're bringing some pretty cool features to you. Dude, YouTube, I think, is going to take over live streaming completely. Twitch is going down, baby. I'm calling it. Twitch is going down. And Twitch has, like, direct competition now, too, with, like, Kick or whatever that is people are using. Something like that, I think. Don't know. Don't know. But yeah, YouTube's adding a lot of features that are making it like really competitive with other streaming services. YouTube's just nice because people are already here. Yeah, and like Twitch, man, let me tell you, Twitch from a creator's perspective is a nightmare, man. That thing is gross. Everything is difficult. Everything is a third party, fourth party, fifth party, sixth party extension, add-on. It's crazy, man. YouTube pretty much just lets you jump in and do the thing. You have to use like OBS or Streamlabs, obviously, and there's a few things you have to set up, but on the whole, man, I found YouTube so much easier to live stream with. One of the biggest things they're adding, guys, to YouTube streaming, and this one I'm actually really excited about, is basically the ability for us to do something where we like, I can either start, I think I'll be able to start a live stream members only. So that members can join a half hour early, we can do some member stuff or whatever, and then do a full live stream. Or I could do a full stream and then like let you guys know, all right guys, we're gonna do a members stream at the end, and it'll actually let me like roll into a members only stream without like stopping the live stream and resetting everything and starting over. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be nice. And it's mainly not even necessarily for the members thing as much as it's like we could do our Marvel Future Fight stream and then I could flip it over to another thumbnail for like PoE or a members only stream or Marvel Rivals or whatever it is without having to end the stream. So it's really, really nice. They working on taking it over, man. They're trying. That's for sure. $100, and that Marvel likes that. Yeah. Thanos for $100. Is that Thanos? Thanos. How'd I miss that one, Pipes? In all these years, I ain't never seen anyone call him Thanos. Big fan. Scott Lang in your Thanos. Bad way to start your day. All right, let's go. Left-hand gameplay. I told you Marvel Future Fight was hard, man. That's right, Pipes. That's right. Keeping it real with them old ass references. You and me both, bro. And oh, I like it when I get to jump out with the V-pad skill and miss the explosions. No cinema today. Afraid not. Is it just as effective to just slam through his rotation like normal, I wonder? I don't know, man. I don't know. This room's easy peasy. Like the easiest one, dude. Yeah, we'll get new emotes. We'll get, I hope, I'm gonna go try and film this video I've been wanting to do for you guys for a while. It's just another place out here. Ooh, places. But it's one of my favorite, and I'm hoping it hasn't like eroded and seen a bunch of damage since the last time I was there. And I can still get there. It's a really difficult spot to get to. So. Competition? No, I ain't swapping CTPs around. Maybe someday, but right now everybody's good with what they got. I'm saving all those crystals. I'm starting to think he has two divey bashy attacks. And one of them does a lot more damage than the other one. One of them, like, doesn't even hurt. The other one instantly destroys you. Oh, nice. He just decided to go to the middle. Oh, no. Almost. Can you unlock autoplay yet, or what? Nice, man. All right. Another one bites the Dizzust. Hey, how did that go with, did we... I'm really tired, man. I can't remember if we, like, I know we... Yeah. Okay, so we got the clear. I wasn't paying attention, man. How do we do? Oh, real bad. Oh, real bad. Oh, real bad. Okay. Let's keep rolling here. 2 more to go. We're just gonna keep rolling these out on stage 9. Let's get Ant-Man up in here so he can get his, Sure, dude. Take her. Why not? Let's get Ant-Man up in here so we can get his potential unlocked. So we can tier 3 our Ant-Man. Come on, man. Let's go. Because you know we getting the Thanos zombie Ant-Man combo for the mid-month, bro. Come on. That would be too good. Let's go. Oh, that's what I'm hoping for. I don't even want to see Thanos. I just want to be able to say we got the Thanos and Scott Lang combo. Now that would be good. You really got to think about what's important for the game, you know? Killer tier 3 skill. Yeah. Yeah, and they have to redesign Ant-Man's tier 3. I don't want to die. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna go. That's an interesting point. I don't know. We do have a regular competition in the bags for Mephisto. So do I really want to pay crystals to rip Hulks off? Or do I want to just wait for one more opportunity to pick up a competition? Choice. If Hulk gets replaced, you know what I mean? If like someone comes for Hulk's value, I'd look into that, like maybe making some CTP changes. But until the characters actually get like replaced on a free-to-play account, I'm not going to be in a hurry. Like the increase in scores isn't worth 300 crystals, right? You know what I'm saying? The rewards I get aren't ever as good as crystals. Rude, man, rude. Messing up my proc. Hey, what happened down here, man? Why aren't you guys doing story mode anymore? Let's get some health before we die. We better move because this guy's gonna jump up and slam down here soon. I can smell it. Yep. He smelled like it. I could smell it coming. Go, keep that rolling. I'm playing like just absolute crap here because I'm trying to I'm running another account while we're doing World Boss Legend. All right. Get out of here. Get done. Be done. Nice. There we go. It should be just auto playing, but you can't like auto progress until you clear certain stages, right? Damn, yeah, I seen you popping off, Pipes. I seen that, bro. Grats, man, on the CTPs. I seen it. It's like at least Shadowland chests are giving somebody something. It ain't me. We haven't seen a single anything out of those chests. I don't even think we've seen like a, not that you would, because they're really, really rare, but like 10 million gold or the essence, the 600 celestial essence. We haven't seen any of that. Or any of the premium items or nothing. Let's see. One more, and I want to use Hulk because I like it. He makes things die really fast. We can even do like, no, man, you know, sometimes I wish we could have tier 3'd Black Knight, but it's not how it works, man. The Knigget must stay tier 1 the way it is. The English Knigget. All right. Man, he really just can't get help. There's not much for a dude. Not much for a dude. You can take him. Why don't you take him? And we'll have Beast keep you company again, just because that's always nice, man. That's always nice. Don't matter. Sure, take him. I don't know where or when we would get another. I don't know if it's gonna. Well, maybe GOAT. It could be all the way till the anniversary, but I don't know. I think we might get. You know, there's a. I don't necessarily think it's going to happen, but there's a possibility. Like I said, we get a selector for Black Friday. But whether or not it contains a competition, we don't necessarily know. So I guess there is that. We'll see what happens. Even with like, I don't know. I think Mephisto is going to get really good scores for this account. And I think whether it's a regular comp, Mighty comp, whatever it is, he's going to do well for us. Not me, man. That was wild, that selector. That event was, you know, see the ranking in the video for that event. Tell you how I really feel about it. Yeah, 13 in ABL is crazy. One of these days, man, we'll be a real boy. Well, I'm right there with you, Debuffs. I missed it too. So, there you go. Hey, but last week's rewards, like the you'll still get rewards for last week. Yeah, you'll still get them. Just, we don't get the, like, contribution part. Which is a bummer, because the contribution rewards are really good. Zombie survival is great. I'm really curious to see how the rework's gonna go. I'm gonna try not to be overly critical of whatever they do, because I think it's gonna be a tough one to please the crowd. You know what I mean? People are either gonna go, oh, it's group play now, all the disconnects, blah, blah, blah. Or they're gonna go, what? You didn't make it group play? Oh, this is the worst thing ever. You didn't do what you said you were gonna do. So I'm not sure which we will see. What we will see, I have no idea. I mean, I think optimally, you can either do it solo or in a group, right? You can do it whichever way you choose. I don't know. But then how do you make group play advantageous, right? How do you make playing in a group worth your time? You give extra rewards? Sure, but then everyone is going to try and play in a group. And maybe that's fine. And then if your phone or whatever can't handle it, then you can play solo. So you can get rewards. Maybe, you know, not quite as good of rewards, but dang, man, we got a lot. Dang! We are just stacking up life seed over here, dudes. Love to see it, man. We love to see it. I forgot zombie survival. Shavansh, and what's up, dude? I forgot zombie survival. So I have to sit here and look at this until the update comes, reminding me that I didn't get my crystals or my zombie tokens for the participation because I forgot, just lost track of time, that it was closing early for the update. So we missed out on a bunch of rewards, man, but that's the way she goes. All right, dudes, that takes care of World Boss Legend. Easy enough. Jump into Alliance Battle. Get this done as well. What's today? Combat Superhero. That's Venom's Day, is it not? I believe so. And then my favorite day, Universal Female Fracture. Ooh, goody. Although that should change with this update. I don't know if we'll, like I've said a few times, we'll probably wait till Black Friday to pick up any of these uniforms, depending. Obviously, if like Captain Marvel is like cleaning up in PvP and like, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? There could be an exception to that rule with a normal cost uniform at 40%, but I'll probably be waiting till Black Friday to pick up all these uniforms. Oh, by the way, guys, just because I like to point this out, number one, to, what do you call that? Rationalize my purchase and like cope, right? But it wasn't a purchase, I guess it was a selection. I gotta say, dudes, I have never been so full of not regretting taking Black Widow tier 4 than I have been in the last week or two. It could have been someone else, don't get me wrong. I don't think Spider-Man's debuffed right now in Otherworld Battle. And there's a couple other... No. I think Adam Warlock's debuffed. I think Carnage isn't debuffed, but Carnage requires an artifact, right? So anyways, like, I'm not saying Black Widow's great, but this is an example of what happens when bans start to come into effect and start playing a role in things. Because I have Black Widow, I'm able to make a team with Black Widow and Hulk right now in Otherworld Battle that's probably going to carry me up to Challenger. Just because they're able to destroy debuffed characters. And if you want to see something silly, maybe I can show you guys. Have you ever seen a Black Widow take out a Sentry, a Null, an Adam Warlock, and a Mephisto in one match? I have. And it is truly bizarre. Like, she's not, hey, take it easy, Grimy. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. And what's up, Toy Toy? How you doing, man? Chris Spangler, what's going on, guys? Thanks for being here and hanging out. Just the fact that they're debuffed, man. She has, like, you know, whatever ridiculous amount of HP and attack, and they have none. They have like 10,000 hit points. So she just like levels everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever that sound is that she makes with her weird ass kit. All her webbing. Ugh, gross. All right. God, I gotta progress every stage manually. I'm glad I'm like doing this down here. This is part of the time consumption of a brand new account, man. All right, so yeah, it is our Venom Day. Traditionally, this is where we use Venom. Let's see here. I think this is even the team we use. This is the setup. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, cause yeah. Oh, you want? Yeah, I'll show you some Otherworld Battle. Let me finish this. No problem. Like I said, I may not be able to reproduce it. It doesn't happen all the time. I think it basically won't happen if they have a maxed out account. If they have like perfect cards and stuff, they can sometimes just wear me down with like too many reviving and immortality, like strong characters. And honestly, what gets you more than anything is crowd control. You get CC'd and then you're doomed. Don't matter who you are. Don't matter what you look like. Oh, I've got to cancel. We're good. I forget about cancels all the time. It's like my thing. 19. One more here. 5. Now he should jump if he's gonna be a good boy. There we go. We'll go 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Burnu. Right. This is the one where I never know if he's going to jump like now or if he's going to wait till 20. We'll risk it. We're risking that bisky. Risky bisky. There we go. Good deal. Good deal. 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Avoid that meteorite if I can. Make sure we get that Uru. Oh, what a dung beetle. That is so brutal. Get the burn. Get the burn. Yes, sir. Let's go. We had to skip the 5, but we got her. You turd. Go. Get that 11 mil. That, and then one more tier 3 rotation. There we go. That will do. I don't think we've written down a score for this day in a while, but I imagine it looks something like that. What do we got? Combat hero. Yeah. Yeah, it's like exactly the same. Actually, it's a little better. It's a little better. 11.6. And we have 10.9 recorded. Let's go 11.6 million. That's a significant increase. There we go. All right, moving on to ABL, and then we will check Otherworld Battle. Oh, bleh. Save us from this horrendous day. Oh, boy. All right, let's go, Carol. Let's go. You and me, man. You and me. Oh, cancel. I forget. I always just want to go, go, go. All right, well, she's got it, whatever it is. Fingers are so fat. I think that was just instinct, honestly, from having to switch all the time. Keep going. We're almost out of energy down here. Almost. All right, all right, all right, all right. Go, Carol, go. Because it don't even matter, dude. You stink. Any way about it. Any way about it, you're smelly. Too early. I'm bonked on the head. Whoopsies. And we'll be alright. There's no way we score like well on this day, so it doesn't really matter. Had to get crazy there. Let's just get back on track here. I don't think that's gonna land in the proc window, but that's okay. Gonna cancel it a second early. Wow, this is going alarmingly well. Whatever happens with this update, just spare me from this. That's all I care about. Spare me from this. If that's building Scarlet Witch, good. If it's better Captain Marvel, good. Don't care, but just spare me from this. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody the other day was talking about how good she must get a big bump from here her tier 4, because she is not good at level 80. The scores are just like rough, dude. They're so bad comparatively. And I ain't saying I'm playing her well, because I am not. I don't really. I know kind of her rotation, but I don't play her well. Because there's no point in min-maxing at this point with her, because she barely even puts up a score. But man, she is just so rough compared to the other characters we have. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, is that it, Goat? Because I'm not buying it. I don't know that she's even good with tier 4, dude. I just think she's like completely fallen off. What kind of scores is she getting for you guys? For ABL, like, you know what I'm saying? Like with tier 4 and a good build, like what are you guys scoring, and how is that comparing to your other characters? Because I feel like she's scores maybe okay if you don't have Scarlet Witch, but compared to what? Because from what I'm seeing, her score is just, I can't even get that to budge. Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know. Anyhow, no big deal. Like I said, hopefully that changes with the new update. So this is the team I'm running right now. It's so bizarre. I thought I was cooked because of the bans again, but it ended up being really favorable for me. Human characters are getting basic damage dealt buffed by 250%, so that's Hulk and Black Widow. And then alien characters are all getting their basic damage taken increased by 500%. So that's your Nulls, that's your Silver Surfers. I believe Silver Surfer. Is he an alien? I don't even know. No, who's an alien? Null. I know Null's an alien for sure. Anyways, so it's pretty crazy how heavy the debuffs can hit. Like, so what I've been doing is basically this. Yeah, Spider-Man's not debuffed either. Could have taken that, but even Hela could be kind of annoying. We just go shopping for fully debuffed teams, basically. That one's close. I don't really like Strife. He can be a bit of a wild card. And since he has he is only level 70. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It's not fully debuffed, so I don't know if we're going to see. I mean, who knows, man. And whenever I see Strife, I assume I'm facing someone with a more built account, because that means you did the, like, one of the epic quests that hardly anybody does. So, probably got cards and swords and all that good stuff. But watch Hulk. Watch him. Bam, there goes Adam. Silver Surfer's out of range. There goes Silver Surfer. Here goes Widow. Beating up Wolverine with type disadvantage. Not good. They got locked down, so she got CC'd there. So it's not looking good. She's getting head rocked really bad. But still, look at this. And we're CC'd. This is what happens. Yeah, the CC can get you. Wow, she hung in there for so long, dude. That was crazy. Yeah, but if she had broke out of that CC, she would have just one-tapped that sentry. Let's find some more. We'll do another one. I don't care. It's pretty crazy, though, man. The difference between, like, Vibranium with the debuffs and Platinum, the top end of Platinum. Whew. So this we should be good, but again, I don't know. This one's kind of a toss-up. We'll see what happens. This one's kind of a toss-up. What up, Vikas? What up, Neb? What's going on, guys? Chris, what's happening, bro? Final, what's going on? 9 mil? Yeah. I asked you guys a question, and then I didn't read anyone's answers. If you answered. Yeah, good when there's no other option. Yeah. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. 9 mil. Yep. So Hulk's been getting the Ripperoni pretty early, which hasn't been my experience like yesterday when I was doing this. Hulk was really hanging in there. But We'll see what happens here. If Natasha gets CC'd again, we might be screwed. It's the same thing. She needs to get up in her iframe ignore skill or she's toast. So, if we can do it, bam! So there you just watched a Black Widow one-shot a sentry. So there you go, man. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's topsy-turvy. And anyways, it's not that it's Black Widow, right? It's that I got a character for PvP outside of the meta, and this is when it's advantageous. That's all I wanted to show you guys. This isn't necessarily about Black Widow. It's just about the fact that once you hit these bans, you can really do some crazy stuff with these like alternate sort of like native tier 1 characters. People with Spider-Man right now, I mean, you can see who's not banned. Spider-Man, Black Widow, Captain America, Zombie right now. If you had zombies, that would probably be a great way to go. People are using debuff characters on the second day. Toy, people will leave debuff characters in here the entire season. They just won't change them. So if you're like hunting for debuffed, and Jean Grey's not debuffed either, which is interesting. Ghost Rider is though. So it was easier last round to find people that were fully debuffed because like the entire main lineup was debuffed. Adam Warlock, Jean Grey, Null, Sentry, everybody from the like main lineup of characters. Now we're seeing people adjust more, especially as I move up in like the higher end of Vibranium. You're gonna see people that actually like care more and will actually change their teams. Let's see if we can't find one more good match here. This probably won't go well because even Jean Grey can probably clean them up just with the revive. Support characters maybe we can get away with. Maybe so something like this, but Hela can be, if Hela's got a build, she'll probably wipe us out. Could try this. We could try this. You know what's interesting? Check this out. I want to try something. Let's try doing this. So when I was doing this last week, I had one less debuffed character. I think Magic wasn't debuffed, so I wasn't using Natasha. And I had a Hulk in the second slot. And when fights would start, my Hulk was just like running out and just bap, like punching Sentry. He like ran out, Sentry dead, Silver Surfer dead. It's just crazy. He just starts like one-shotting people with his fisticuffs before anyone can use their skills. So let's see if we can get him to do some more of that. And then, yeah, let's see how that goes, like with a flow like that where Black Widow comes in after Agent Venom dies. And we'll try this. Again, Strife might kill my whole team. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't really want to stall time. That's the thing. I don't want to stall. Normally you would, I know, but in this case, if I could get nobody to use skills for the entire fight, that would be the best for me. Hulk would just, oh yeah, he's not debuffed. Oh, but he almost yeah, I put him against Strife. That was stupid. I should have put him against the other character. And I lost him early because of that. It was a pretty big mistake. But that's sort of what I was looking for. Yeah, go after Adam. Go get him. Adam's up in iframes. Oh, I don't know what she's doing. She's getting head rocked. Getting CC'd. There we go. She just one-shot Mephisto and Sentry at the same time. There's the tier 3 skill doing nothing. And bam! Let's go, dude. All right, so there you go. That's enough of this, man. But kind of fun. Just a fun thing to show you. And I am glad I picked up Black Widow. It's just her paying off some more for me, which is nice. This ended up being a nice little pickup. So there you go. All right, my friends. What else we got? I think we're getting close, dudes. We have ABXL done. I might go back to try for a better score with Captain Marvel today. We will see, dudes. It's like even a better score with her is not a good score on this account. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's worth the time, the effort, or giving a shoot. But yeah, because I don't think I can get 2.5 mil. Like even with great gameplay, I literally think the best we're gonna do is like 2 or maybe a little over 2 mil. Let me check our sheet. Let me see what our best score is real quick for our ABL with Captain Marvel. Because it's not, yeah, dude, like 1.5 mil. Oh, save us from the assery. All right, so there we go. There it is, man. Captain Marvel needs a glow up. I'm really excited for the upcoming uniforms, honestly. I really am. I'm excited to see what happens with this update. It looks weird, and you know me, I'm trying to be positive about pretty much everything. So yeah, I'm hoping it's just cool and fun, man. We'll see what happens. Some of these characters definitely need some changes. You know, I'm hoping we see a uniform for Loki, man. Me and every other person who followed me down this rabbit hole is going to be happy if we get a uniform for this guy. Obviously, it's going to feel really good. It'll be like vindicating. We'll all feel like we made a really good move. Even though I didn't tell anyone else to do that, by the way. Just to be clear one more time, I've only said don't do this about 3,000 times since we started this series, but there you go. Let's do something. I don't know. Let's look at our materials. We could do a build or something really quick. We could just hoard and save. Got a new update coming out. So the black antimatter is sort of coming back around, which is nice. We're building that back up. Not in a hurry to dump it because we're going to need it, man. Yeah, and our CCF is really low again. Mephisto's waiting on his... dude, the tier 4 mats are looking pretty. What's going on? Bro, I know, man. Where is the God of Stories Loki, man? Yeah. It's, you know, I was thinking about that too, Varun. Like the way they're kind of locked in this weird thing where they can bring new characters into the meta, but you can't just keep overriding the meta. I don't think that would feel good for people. Like if they, so let's take Universal, for example. Let's say they were like, you know what? We're bringing Vision into the meta. Vision's going to now be a meta Universal character. He's going to cover blah, 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 whatever, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Or like, let's say the Black Order take over PvP and Sentry's not viable anymore. Black Dwarf gets tier 5, you know what I mean? And everything switches around. It would feel bad if like, how do I put that? It's more that it feels good for characters you already have built to get a new uniform. Because then you don't have to build the whole character. And if we were constantly having to like move our CTPs or get a new CTP for Singularity because she's meta now, or Ultron because he's meta now, and we're, you know, for some people that's great. They would enjoy the hell out of it because they have tons of CTPs. But I think for a lot of people that puts you off a lot and would disrupt sort of the balance of being able to actually build characters. You would need more CTPs and more stuff to be able to keep up with like the meta shifting from character to character more. It's just something I was thinking about the other day because I was thinking about Thanos and how like Thanos has had 6 uniforms. And if you want to get into who's had a lot of uniforms, which is crazy, by the way, because he's not really meta for anything ever. Let's take a look at old Tony Stank, man. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't even think he's the wiener, right? Who's number 1? Is it Captain America? Is that the guy with the most uniforms in the entire game? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think, Spidey. Spidey. So it's 14 for Cap. What's Spidey got? 1, 2, I'm not counting the base look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it looks like it is Cap with 14 uniforms. Anyhow, because back in the day, he used to always be meta. If I'm not mistaken, Captain America was good. He was really good in a lot of those uniforms for different reasons. One of them, he was a blast villain, if I'm not mistaken. His old Hydra uniform, I believe it was, that made him... Was it blast villain? No, not Phoenix. Hydra Supreme, is that the one I'm thinking of? Oh, how can I even tell from here? There we go. Yeah, blast villain. Weird, man. So it's what a cool uniform too, by the way. What a cool uniform. Seriously, that is awesome. Bear with me, guys. This came out years ago, years and years ago. 4 years ago, maybe 4 years ago for this one. Dude, bro. Wow, even changed that one. 4. Nice. And the 5. Crazy. So was it like a 3-4 or 3-5-4 kind of thing or something like that? Probably, yeah, like a 3-5-4. Anyhow, very cool uniform. Love the skill effects. Does it really? Huh? I love looking at this kind of stuff, man. It's really cool. The hell is that? Who put that there? And what the hell is it? Reality manipulation for 2 seconds. Okay. Dude, why not? Why not manipulate reality? I would if I could. Or maybe I can. Maybe that's what we're doing every day. All right, guys. Let's see here. Let's support. Send out some black antimatter here and bring some right back in. There we go. We got enough currency to buy more tier 4 materials, which is insane. Oh yeah. Do we have AC again today? Dang, yeah, we do. We got one more round, huh? We're stacking up some essence, which is great, guys. We'll pull, we'll give it a couple days. I'll get up over 5,000 at least, and then we'll pull some more essence, man. I want a Ghost Star Rider artifact so bad, and I don't know if I'm willing to skip a P card for one. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. We're gonna grab Soul of the Faltine from the store here. If we can, we might have to wait for reset. No, we can. We're good. We're gonna get Soul of the Faltine because yummy. And man, if we just aren't halfway to our next tier 4. What, we tier 4 Ghost Rider like 5 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that? And dude, imagine if we were actually like by winning with this event. We would be really looking good. Hopefully we hit one more. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get this last one. I don't remember who we voted for. Did I vote for Tinkerton? I did. You can see the thumbs up. Don't let me down, Tinkerton. If you let me down, we're not going to be friends anymore. Okay? No pressure, but all the pressure. The success or failure of my account hinges entirely on you, Tinkerton. Woo! Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. It would be nice. We could clear out the rest of these tier formats here and then sink the rest into Life Seed, which would be solid. So we're hoping that happens, man. I'm just kind of rambling now. So yeah, I should stop. I'm tired as hell, man. But I had a good time today hanging out. I always do, man. Thanks so much for hanging out and playing this game with me, guys. It truly is a blast. I have a really good time doing it. Look forward to the members stuff coming soon. I swear, I'm going to keep taking care of you guys. I really like the members features on YouTube. I want to make a little video about it. I want to keep improving those. So I'll have some more members videos coming your way. And then I'm going to dive straight in on the next video, whatever I'm going to do. The timelines have been a little rough. That's just kind of the way it's going to be. I'm balancing this the best I can. A lot of hours go into this, and I do have bills. So, you know, I have to figure out my life, too, at some point. Weak. Just let that go, man. Marvel Future Fight is everything. Forget the rest. We'll get there. Anyhow, guys, again, thank you all so much for hanging out. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead, hit that like button. You know it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we're ever doing it every day. Wait just to take it. Wait a tick. Remind me tomorrow, G Varun. Remind me tomorrow, and I will. We're doing it every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more. We got more guide videos coming your way, as well as hopefully some other live streaming content coming in the future, so stay tuned. I'm P2POldNGrey. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. Don't forget to check out that Savage Avengers update review. See you on the next one, guys.